up, everybody? We live on YouTube again. Let's get this set up. Come on now. Oh, that should be a little bit better. Okay, sweet. Gonna keep on programming while we're chatting with you guys. Let's get ready for this quiz. I got upcoming coding quiz, so practicing everything right now. I actually got a lab where it's like multiple parts. Right now I gotta find the longest of 3 different strings. So I already got pretty much it all figured out. I'm trying to get this camera set up. Somewhat good. Okay. Okay, else if, so we have, okay, so yeah, we're using the else if statements here. Which really the first thing that you do, we took our first string in, got its length, and our second string in and got its length. And compare if in is longer than the 1 is longer than 2. Okay, so if 2, the length of 2 is greater than 1 and at the same time. So what up, everybody? Feel free to drop your comments down below and get ready for whatever your day's got going to. Okay, and the in. Right. Okay, I got this. Our in to length is going to be greater than. That's true. Then we'll return integer in 2. So that means that the second one was longest. And what does it say if the third one's longest? I think else is just. What's up out there? What are we doing? Yeah. Good comment. I'm coding up in Java right now. What are you guys doing? Thanks for visiting. Yeah, we're just getting through my lab on my online class here. And trying to share some of that with you guys. What are you guys doing out there? Okay, I think I pretty much have that. It's basically if it's the first string is longer than the second and the first string is longer than the third, that means the first is the longest. So we're going to return that. If the second is longer than the first and the second's longer than the third, you get the second. What up, everybody? We had some peeps in here. What's up? How are you all doing? Feel free to drop more comments down below. If it's not muted. No, not muted. That was Lock Hub. Oh, gotcha. Let me just test this and submit that. We'll see if I get that one right, that problem right. I'm just working on it. 100 out of 100. Boom, boom. Let's go. We want to see it. Flip that around. 100 out of 100. Let's go. Submission pass all tests. That got the longest out of those 3 strings. Let's go. Let's go. And now we got something else, I'm sure. What's the next one? Yep, greater, lesser, or equal. No, say if I get stuck, you can't give me any help, guys. It's more like I'm actually your teacher. I'm giving you all the help here. So yeah, we're gonna make a public method that takes two arguments. Determine if the first is greater than, less than, or equal. That's easy. Okay. Let's do, and then it's returning a string. Okay. So when we write our method name, we'll have to make sure that we have it outputting a string. Yo, what up, TRX Gaming? What are you doing? I am solving the world's problems. What are you doing? So much stuff today. Finally just got a minute to go live for, we got like 1 more hour. 1 more hour, we're just gonna be coding. Right now, this one's gonna write some code to get the, is it greater than, equal to, or less than, right? I say lesser, greater, or equal. Easy peasy. So yeah, we're outputting a string from our method that we're calling it GLE. What are you guys all up to? An integer num1 and integer num2 as inputs. Then we're gonna do some stuff on that. I'm doing what you're doing. Oh, yeah? There you go. You're coding, sweet. I have music going on. The other thing I was doing was, yeah, playing some music, writing some music, posting on my X. Okay, so if I'm gonna take if int is greater than, sorry, num1 is greater than num2. Oh yeah, there's actually, if you do, I feel like with compare, it tells you if it's less than, equal to, or greater than. Like it gives you a 1, a 0, or a -1. No, that's not equal to. Is that the compare? I think that's the compare to. If we use compare to. Right. If it's, yeah, it gives, okay, there we go. If the current object's less than the input, yeah, it's -0 and positive. We'll go with that. Oh. Because I want to use a switch statement. I feel like the switch statements are so much cooler instead of ifs. So we'll switch our value. Thanks, everybody. Num1 is going to be compared to num2. And that's going to be our switch int. Int switch int, or what do you call it? I don't know, as int. As int equals that. So if it's a 0, for the case that switch is 0, switch statements are a little bit tricky. Gotta make sure I write that correctly. Thanks to everybody who's hanging out a little bit, but I'm just wanting to be live, capturing your thoughts while I'm doing some coding. You know? He says, I'm doing what you're doing. Add a question. YouTube saying add a question and answer sticker. Okay, so yeah. Case 0. Thanks, guys. Yeah, we get some. What's everybody doing? Yeah, everybody's coding, I guess. You guys can feel free to comment on anything. You know, what's everybody doing? What's everybody gonna be doing? It's almost Friday. Let's go. Or Thursday. It's almost Friday. Anybody got some good views of 3i Atlas lately? Okay, so if case, that means that they're equal. And then so, what are we doing? This method is trying to return. Okay, great. Return a string. Return. Okay, let's try that. Get something written down. So we have hopefully it's going to return if that's equal, greater, lesser. Okay, let's try. Formatting, of course, always matters. So we'll see if I'm missing a comma or parentheses. Yeah, compare. Integer cannot be dereferenced. My bad. Wait, what is it? Oh. Oh, whoops, I did maybe that'll work. Compare to, compare to works with a value, right? Yeah, it takes an integer. What did I do wrong there? Oh, probably we gotta actually put values in for those. And maybe compares is actually for strings. It returns integers, but I think it's more for, there we go, whoops. It's actually comparing the strings. No, it should be integer dot compare to. This method compares two integer objects. That's what I was trying to do. I have a num1 equals this compared to num2. Yeah. Something's not right there. Oh, I see. I think. Oh, yeah. Sorry, just really trying. I don't know exactly what this error message was. Let's try and run it again. Yeah, I guess we can just run it, see what happens, and then. That's interesting. Integer cannot be dereferenced. Hmm. Maybe that needs to be capital. Fine. Instead of trying to be fancy with the compare to, I'll just do equal, equal, greater than. Trying to get fancy. So instead of a switch statement, we'll just do the if else. Let's do some if else statements. Okay, so we got this public. Well, thanks everybody. I'm gonna just rock out this code. I appreciate you guys staying here while I do that. So if we get, yeah, public. Let's try our new version. Now we get an if else going instead of the compare. This is how it turns out. 18. There's some weird there. Okay, there's some weird spaces going on. I think I got it. Okay, I was just running my submit for grading on my latest thing when I wrote. There's just some like bracket errors. Submit for grading. Okay, still compile fail. Missing return. Missing return statement. Okay. Missing return statements. Public static string. Get integer 1, integer 2. Okay, let's just try this. I took out a call to it. No, still missing a return statement. Java line 17. Somebody out there, nothing saying hi. Thank you for dropping the comment down below. That super helps out. Just chilling, trying to get this code working. Why is it saying public static return? Uh-oh. Now I got it. I don't have an else. Else. We're not doing anything. Is that it? Please, please, please. Hopefully it's just that I didn't have my else statement in there. I had if else, not else. No, that did not do it. What is messing up on this thing? Yo. What is at line 19? I'm not quite sure. All right. I'm looking at it and I don't see what's wrong here. It's saying that I maybe need another parentheses. I'm not exact, but it's showing a bracket. Okay, so I have a closed bracket for my main. I have there. I have that one. I have that one. And then 1, 2, 3. Jeez. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set, 4, 5. So yeah, everything looks there. Jeez, dude. Frustrating. Missing a return statement. Oh, I have to write this thing from beginning again. Jesus. trying to break statement in there. And that'll help. No, it's still breaking at that same. Break outside of a switch or loop at 18. So, okay, so yeah, there's stuff. Maybe I just did it. There was a bracket looking weird. Nope. Damn, bro. Let's keep on going. Trying. Wonder if it was my logic. I just had something where nope. Dang, where I noticed I had. Feel like I had else without an if. Else without an if. Oh my word. You know how many if else statements I've done today? Come on now. This is getting ridiculous here. It's like this compiler's broken. I'm gonna break this computer. It's wasting so much of my time. You hear that, Miller? F you, bro. Let's give this a shot. Total score 100. Boom. Wow. Ooh, buddy. Yeah, I think that I had a logic error that, I don't know. I put in all three things, that if it's greater than, else if it was equal, and I did else if it was less than. So that last one is, I just didn't have to state it, I guess. It was an extra. Now I got it. I was kind of saying the same thing. The computer already had an else statement, like if it was going to be less than the other, because I already said, oh, if it's more than, do this. If it's equal, do this. And then I was trying to say, if it's less than, do this. And then with an else statement, it already captures that. So, boom. Whew, that took longer than I wanted it to, but whatever. Let's go to the next one. Thanks everybody for hanging in there. We're getting closer to what I'm gonna be doing, like a quiz. Okay, so we need to write a method that takes in some arguments and returns a value. There's parameter values in the method body, relation, logic, and if statements. I'm gonna call this middle. Oh, are we trying to find the middle? The middle of 3. We're trying to get the middle of 3. So I haven't done a middle yet. So middle is gonna be, more than one but less than the other. There's like multiple ways it could be the middle. It can be the middle if it's less than or equal to. Yeah. Okay, your decision logic must count for all 6 possibilities. Yay. All 6 possibilities. Yay. We'll just start off with hypothetical, static. And what am I outputting again? Integer. And this is middle. We're calling this middle. And it takes 3 integers, num1, num2, num3. And yeah. Sweet. Almost lost you there. Phone must have done. Okay, so if we call that, we have 3, so we're going to return either the num1, or we're going to return num2, or we're going to return num3, whichever is the middle. So yeah, we're going to return num1 when number 1 is less than or equal to 2 and greater than or equal to 3. At the same time, yeah. So the logic for that, num1 greater than or equal to num2. And then you gotta have a double and sign, and at the same time, num2 is less than or equal to num3. So you have to have both those things be true. Okay, and that makes the first one be correct. Return the first one there. It would be the middle. Oh, no copy paste. Return num1. Else if number 2. Num2 is greater than or equal to num1. And at the same time, that number 2 is less than or equal to num3. That gives you little else. Let's try else return num3. Because I think that would be the correct logic. If it's not number 2 and it's not number 1, it's number 3. So it's either return num1. Boom, let's try this. If we get this one, it's faster than our last. I appreciate you guys hanging out if anybody's still here. Let's go. Total score. Something did not compile. And line 12. Okay. Oh, whoops. There's a space. There should not be a space there. Somehow a space in my variable names. That is not going to help. We had num1, num2, num3, num1, num3, num2, num1, num2, num3, num2. Okay, that should be good. Let's try that again. Just one. There's just one space. One space in a variable name will mess you up. Okay, total score was 70, so something's wrong. My logic test passed. Expected 13. But got 7. Interesting. Okay, so let's try this again then. I guess I'm just gonna do the third statement, else if. And else is gonna be return. I don't know. Else if would mean they're all the same. I guess we'll just return num3 or something. Or do nothing. Probably else is nothing. Else just break it. It was like else if number number 3 is greater than equal to 2 and Oh shoot, do I have to do this right? I said capture all 6. Oh man, I think I might have to do. We'll see. Okay, and then we got. Let's do a run through. Submit. Got somebody dropping what? Okay, we're trying to do 3 if else. Oh man, something is not compiling here. Okay. I think I got it. I gotta actually return something. Okay, I'm 70 out of 100. I got some test case that's not working. Let's try this. Before I was like pretty I was like, oh, I'll just go with number 3, but maybe you gotta go with that made it a little better. Shoot. It's not grabbing the middle now. Okay, we need to come up. I think they're right. I gotta come up with all the different statements. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. Why is it? Oh boy. Oops. I'm just gonna follow my logic here through. And don't have much more time. So I appreciate everybody hanging out. I'm gonna say peace for now. I'll figure this out on my own and throw it back to you later.